A special dedication is happening a little later this morning to honor the legacy of Dr. Alice Geoffray. Now, in the 1960s, she directed the Adult Education Center, which trained young black women for jobs in the then segregated business community of New Orleans. Her contributions are still recognized today. She'll be honored this morning with a dedication of the new New Orleans Career Center this morning. That's at 10 o'clock. Family members and some of the school's original graduates will be in attendance to support the continuation of her legacy. Joining us this morning from the class of 1971, Raphael Morgan, and the son of Dr. Alice Geoffray, Stephen Geoffray.
Yeah.
Stephen, I want to start with you. What is it like having this woman as a mother?
Oh, my mother was tireless, and I had 7 brothers and sisters, and she found time not only to help us, but also find time for everyone.
And how has she really helped, really collectively, everyone?
Well, she was a career person, and so if you needed a job, you went to my mother. She had a way of getting you into some in the world of work.
Ms. Morgan, you were one of those people that
Yes.
she helped craft and kind of give a direction to. How did you come to know her in the school?
She made sure everyone knew her. She knew there was a financial need for most of the students. A lot of them were single moms. I was fresh out of high school, but I couldn't afford to go to college. So I had the opportunity to attend there because I couldn't find employment because I didn't have any experience. But she was so dedicated to the cause of enriching lives that it would be nothing for her to stay after school, sit in the office, talk with you, find out exactly what's going on, what are your needs, how can we help you better. And on a scale, we were trained in every aspect, interviewing skills. Back then, we had the new IBM Selectric typewriter. That was a big deal,
Yeah, it was a big deal.
compared to now with the iPad, the laptop, and what have you. But we entered that center. We used a time clock, which I thought, wow, that's interesting. I'm not used to this. But yeah, she just had a vision, and she was meticulous about everything that was going to put us out there as students to do well in the working environment.
And she also had the contacts with the business community.
Yes.
That was going to be my next question, is how was she able to really do this once the students graduated?
Well, she had previous experience at Rob Lynn High School, and she placed high school students into the business community that didn't go on to college. So this is the connection with vocational. So in that, you can imagine the leaders of the community, the businesses here, Shell, Pan American Life,
Right.
those type of business, they had a need for secretaries and entry level. They could count on the school
Right.
to bring the
Right.
students in. And my mother had that reputation of really having students, when they entered, they were job ready. You guys were job
Right.
ready.
Oh, yes.
I mean, not only
Yes.
did they have the basic skills that you could count on, the development of the whole person. So they public speaking, leadership skills,
Yeah.
makeup.
Yes.
You did it
name-
all at the center, right?
Yes. Did
And
it
by the
all.
way, we're teenagers at this time. My mother in 71 I was in Vietnam, but
Okay.
just before that I was at Louisiana Lafayette. So I would go to the school all the time, and I got to know all the students also.
Right.
And when you think about what's happening today, the name changing over to honor her, how important is it not only for her legacy to continue, but a school or center like this to still be there for people who need it?
Very important, because we see it through the scholarship program that we are board members of. The stories of these students, it's just amazing. A lot of them that were affected by Katrina, what they're sharing and having to start all over. And a lot of times it's through the scholarship money that we grant them. We conduct interviews. Her vision is so far-reaching and still ongoing. I see it being around for years to come.
And she was able to do this while managing, what you said, 7 kids?
Yes. Yes.
And I'm sure that was just a testament to you and your siblings.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
well, and it was wonderful being around my mom, and
Yes.
she's just a beautiful person.
Right.
I would want to say one other thing too, Mike, about her experience with the business community. The model for this school is now being used countrywide. It was the first of its kind where it connected the business community, government, and a school, and so it solved the problem by working together. You get a better result. And today, it's not part of what my mother used to say. She was a big proponent of vocational education. You know, everybody wanted to go to college and what have you. Of course, that was right for the people who did that. But she always said, "Hey, you can be a plumber and enjoy Shakespeare." And you can be a liberal arts major in college and learn how to do some basic plumbing skills. Right. And so that was kind of her vision.
Well, I'm sure she'll be there with you guys in spirit today at 10 o'clock
She's
at the
here,
naming.
yes.
We appreciate you both
Yes.
being with us, and I'm so glad you were
Yes.
able to make it down for that.
Mike, thanks for inviting me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And later this year, a film will be debuting about the topic as well. We'll have more details coming up.